So now we're going to start out on the grid. And the first piece of the grid we're going to talk about is, are you on the bench? Are you in the game or are you on the bench? And it leads us to two questions. Is it time for you to leave your comfort zone? And are you living from your middle C? I use the analogy of a piano. Years ago, I took a few piano lessons as a child, and I know that for the majority of musicians in a piano, for example, we have to start at middle C to start our music. And that's where we typically play out of, is middle C. And then occasionally you might move an octave up or an octave lower, but that's basically where you're staying. In my coaching, I ask people, well, what would it sound like if you went all the way up the keyboard to your right and played that highest note? Bing, 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 bing. Or went down all the way down the keyboard and played that lowest note. Boom, 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 boom. What would that sound like in your life? And we come up with different ideas and different perspectives, and perspectives we'll talk about in a little bit. So I get people to think outside of their middle C range, or out of the box, so to speak. And a lot of times what people will tell me is, well, I would never do that. that high note, boom, 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 bing, 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 bing place, or that low note place, boom, 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 in my life, because that's too scary, right? That's out of my comfort zone. That's too far out there. My job as a coach is to get you thinking like that, so you do stretch your mind, so you do stretch your perspective, and so that you do stretch your middle C when it comes to your life. So I ask the question, I say, okay, if you won't consider playing that high in your life, bing, 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 where would you play in terms of moving out of your middle C? So I've already stretched them to think how far they won't go. That leaves a lot of room for where they will go. And then they say, well, I won't do that, but what I might consider is this. And they tell me about that. And we talk about that and how that might be a possibility in their life. So, are you in the game or are you on the bench?